We all focused on Donald Trump. We all focused on Alvin Bragg. We do this all the time with the right. We have a severe savior complex. We want someone to just come fix it all. But that's not how it works. Listen to these emails. This is a national problem. Jesse, you are wrong. Loved but wrong. As I was talking about 20% Republican primary turnout. He says 20% primary turnout? Lincoln, Nebraska, second largest metro city in red state, Nebraska. Lincoln had a mayoral and city council election yesterday. More registered Republican voters, but down ballot races ended blue. Why? Overall turnout, 17.92%. And the guy finishes it by saying, tell me again how we are losing this nation, and I'll tell you a story of how we can't wake the dead. Dang, I got another one. Hey, Jesse, I live in Appleton, Wisconsin. Truck driver, not a normie. We have a population of about 122,000 people, 51,000 of which showed up to vote. Pathetic. Largely rural population, young family. They'll show up to vote for Representative Mike Gallagher, a total rhino. We get what we deserve. This is not to beat you down or me down, because I'm not worried about you. This is a wake-up call that you and me, we have a lot of work to do to wake up Normie Norm. A lot of work to do, because we have so much of this country we can preserve. But our people, your people, my people, man, they are unaware of what is happening out there and how fast it is happening out there. I showed up last night when I got off the air. I got home, and a bunch of neighbors were out in the neighborhood last night. The kids were all playing in the street. It's like in a neighborhood. And I thought, that's where I want to live. It's how I want to live. And I walked up to them, and not one of them brought up Wisconsin to me. Every one of them asked me about Trump. Trump, Alvin Bragg. Trump, Alvin Bragg. Trump, is he going to get indicted? Is he going to get arrested? What about Trump? What about Trump? What about Trump? And it's not that Trump doesn't matter, but Trump or DeSantis or whoever becomes irrelevant if Wisconsin does away with voter ID and brings in a bunch of drop boxes in communist hellholes like Madison. It doesn't matter what we do, because we can't win Pennsylvania right now. And if we can't win Pennsylvania, we have to win Wisconsin and sweep virtually all the swing states. And if we just lost Wisconsin yesterday, we may have lost the presidency. And you know who should be out there resigning in disgrace today? The head of the RNC, Ronna McDaniel. She should have today, when we were outraised $14 million to $2 million, she should be resigning in disgrace and going on television and describing why it's her fault. Instead, this is what we get.
But I will say something else. When you're losing by 10 points, there is a messaging issue, and abortion is still an issue. And we can't allow the Democrats to define Republicans and put millions of dollars up in lies and have it go unanswered, because the lies become the truth if they go unanswered. We have to put the Democrats on the defense on this issue, talk about the fact that they support gender selection abortions and due date abortions. It was an issue in 2022. The RNC raised the flag. I'm a suburban woman. I know this is an issue. I hear it with my friends, with my young daughter. This is not an issue that's going away for our party in a post-Dobbs world, and we can't put our head in the sand and think it's going to heading into 2024.
You're not a suburban mom. You're the head of the RNC, and you just embarrassed the party nationally with no support for the most critical race in the United States of America. I'm sure you had all kinds of things to say about Trump and Trump's arraignment and it's injustice and Trump yesterday. Meanwhile, Daniel Kelly in Wisconsin was left to the wolves. You want to know how bad it is? You know how conciliatory, what a great word I just used, huge word right there, Michael. You know how conciliatory people always are when they give their speech saying, I lost. Hey, you want to hear how bad it's about to get in Wisconsin and therefore the entirety of America? Listen.
This has been a beautiful, beautiful life here in Wisconsin with all of you. And I wish Wisconsin the best of luck, because I think it's going to need it.
Ouch. And the head of the Republican National Committee went on television and whined about abortion. Couldn't be bothered to raise money. couldn't be bothered to help you and Scott Pressler and all the others get out the vote in the election that we need to win the presidency, couldn't be bothered to do anything. Instead, goes on TV and parrots that same communist line that, if we just agree to murder babies like them, then we can start winning elections again. Pathetic.